because that would be crazy.
Those over-the-top deaths are back in Final Destination Bloodlines. After a 14-year break, let's see in the next 51 seconds what it took to turn this series' 6th entry into a franchise best.
Guys, just make it gnarly.
That's the only advice that the directors got from the film studio, so they did just that, even turning up the gore after the first test screenings left fans wanting more.
So we went back and shot even little sweeteners.
Basically built out of concrete because we had so many fireballs going on inside.
The set for this epic opening was described as fireproof for setting everything ablaze, including Yvette Ferguson, a 71-year-old actress the crew believes set a world record.
A lot of puppets, if you will, of bodies with brains and guts and all sorts of things.
The filmmakers' work on family show Fraggle Rock prepared them to literally puppeteer the practical fatal scenes.
Mortality was very present within that scene.
Horror icon Tony Todd has appeared on and off since the first film, insisting not to be written out here, even though he's fighting stomach cancer while filming. So what's your favorite Final Destination flick? Let your thoughts escape into the comments below. But for now, that's a minute. Now, don't cheat yourself out of hearing more about the bloody hard and heartfelt behind the scenes, because it's time for a bonus. If Tony's speech felt different to the group this time around, well, it was, because the actor was allowed to improv his final lines and words of wisdom, not just to this group of characters, but to us fans.
What would you like to say to them at this moment? Everything in the last sort of like 2 or 3 beats in that scene are all Tony's talking from the heart.
The directors wanted to give the OG Candyman thespian a great send-off because they knew it would be one of his last roles, and for that reason, he ended up having a bigger impact.
From the beginning, we kind of designed a lot of the movie around him because we knew that he was quite ill when we were prepping the film.
The filmmakers didn't want to ruin this for Tony or fans, and speaking of ruining, this film series has wrecked so many everyday things where it's common to fear the mundane, and that's become one of the writers' favorite parts of brainstorming this movie's grisly scenes.
We call it things we can ruin, which are basically everyday relatable moments that we all experience that we could just turn in a way that you'll never be able to look at them the same way.
A producer even said the memeability has kept this franchise alive and relevant, which is a good sign for the future of more FD entries.
So I think Final Destination as a brand, as a piece of IP, and as a conceit will go on forever, whether I'm here or not.
But there's also a drawback to making one of these movies, and that's ending the story. So why did the director say creating a satisfying conclusion was possibly the hardest part of making Bloodlines?
You know that they're marked for death, but you also want to feel like they have a chance to get away.
So what did you think about the death scenes in the 6th Final Destination flick, and what would you rank as your top 5 favorite kills in the series?
Oh my God.